It was 1 year ago when Congressman Buddy Carter teased a Senate run in an interview right here on the Georgia Vote. Now, this week he made it official, formally announcing his candidacy and entering the 2026 Senate race to challenge Democratic incumbent Jon Ossoff. In an interview this week, Carter laid out his priorities.
You know, Georgians overwhelmingly elected Donald Trump president last year. They deserve someone who's going to support the president and who's going to support his America First policies. Who's going to make sure that we secure our borders. Who's going to make sure that we have a strong economy, that we have energy dominance. Who's going to make sure that we don't have men participating in girls' sports. That's what we need. And unfortunately, right now, we don't have that. You know, I'm a MAGA warrior. I've supported the president and will continue to support the president, whereas Jon Ossoff is a MAGA trans who has voted in favor of having biological males compete with girls in sports.
You're spending a lot of time talking about transgender folks who represent a very small portion of Georgia's population and the nation's population. With so much going on in the world, people are worried about the economy. There are wars overseas. There are trade wars going on. Is this the top priority for you?
It is one of the top priorities. I mean, look, for the last 4 years of the Biden-Harris administration, Jon Ossoff has been supporting them, open borders and DEI, all these other things that Georgians simply don't agree with. That's what I'm offering. I'm offering a true conservative who can help President Trump and his America First policies.
Do you embrace President Trump's economic message as well?
Absolutely. Look, Donald Trump delivered one of the greatest economies in his first term that we've ever seen. It was humming until the Biden-Harris administration got in. Look, it's been tough these first 100 days. This president has addressed it head on. He's made promises and he's kept promises. Yeah, and addressing tariffs. Tariffs are tough. Let me tell you, that's not easy. This is something that has gone on for way too long, and if you ignore something, and you know it just festers and it gets harder to address. And he warned us. He said, "Look, this is going to be tough in the short term, but in the long term, it's going to pay off."
Do you think you'll get President Trump's endorsement?
I have had President Trump's endorsement in the past, and I hope to have his endorsement in the future. I intend to do everything I can to work to get that.
Our full interview is streaming right now on 11 Alive Plus. You can download it for free and watch on your television.